Good morning. This is All India Radio Kohima, the morning news read by Kahir Chisate. President Draupadi Murmu has stressed on making justice inclusive and accessible to all. She was speaking at an event in Gauhati, marking the completion of 75 years of the Gauhati High Court yesterday. The president, however, said access to justice is hindered by many factors, including cost. She said there is a need to keep expanding the reach of free legal counseling. President Murmu noted that the language of justice is another hindrance, but there is praiseworthy progress in that direction. The president urged the lawyers and law students to find technological solutions in the legal domain that can provide a helping hand to the poor and the needy. President Murmu said the northeastern region is the best example of how various communities have lived together historically. She said the legislation applicable to different areas may vary, but the entire area is administered by a common High Court. President Murmu lauded the Gauhati High Court for contributing in enhancing the ethos of peaceful coexistence in the region by respecting the sentiments of the indigenous people. On the occasion, the president also launched a mobile app, Bharosha, made for the safety of women and elderly people in the region. The Centre has decided to launch a special scheme to provide financial support to prisoners who are unable to afford the penalty or the bail amount. The scheme, named Support for Prisoners, will enable poor prisoners, majority of whom belong to socially disadvantaged or marginalized groups with lower education and income level, to get out of prison. The Home Ministry said that the broad contours of the scheme have been finalized in consultation with concerned stakeholders. It said the centre will provide financial support to states to extend relief to those poor prisoners who are unable to avail bail or get released from prisons due to non-payment of fine. In a special series, All India Radio brings you excerpts from the Prime Minister's Man Ki Baat.
This is how our Prime Minister connects with millions of countrymen with the program Man Ki Baat, aired on the last Sunday of every month on All India Radio. This series, which started on October 3rd, 2014, will complete its 100th episode in April 2023. In the 47th episode of this special program, let's listen to those excerpts in which the Prime Minister spoke of the value of Sanskrit language. Sanskrit is more than just a language. Our culture and traditions are rooted in Sanskrit. All ancient scriptures of Sanatan Dharma have been written in Sanskrit. Even the gods are invoked by chanting in Sanskrit. What more, the texts of the Mahayana branch of Buddhism and even Jainism have many of their important texts penned in Sanskrit. The Sanatan Dharma can't think of worship in any language other than Sanskrit. This language of the oldest civilization in the world is a treasure trove of scientific knowledge. So reminded us the Prime Minister in the Man Ki Baat program broadcast on 26th August 2018.
हम सभी भारतीय इस बात पर भी गर्व करते हैं कि वेद काल से वर्तमान तक संस्कृत भाषा ने भी ज्ञान के प्रचार प्रसार में बहुत बड़ी भूमिका निभाई है। जीवन के हर क्षेत्र से जुड़ा ज्ञान का भंडार संस्कृत भाषा और उसके साहित्य में है, चाहे वह विज्ञान हो या तंत्र ज्ञान हो, कृषि हो या स्वास्थ्य हो, एस्ट्रोनॉमी हो या आर्किटेक्चर हो, गणित हो या मैनेजमेंट हो, अर्थशास्त्र की बात हो या पर्यावरण की हो। कहते हैं कि ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की चुनौतियों से निपटने के मंत्र हमारे वेदों में विस्तार से उल्लेख है।
The special Man Ki Baat series can be heard every day in the morning and evening bulletins. Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia yesterday reviewed public health preparedness for management of COVID-19 with the states in view of the recent upsurge in cases in the country. Dr. Mandavia virtually interacted with state health ministers and principal secretaries from New Delhi. Dr. Mandavia advised states and union territories to be on the alert and prepared for COVID-19 management. he urged the state health ministers to conduct mock drills of all hospital infrastructure on the 10th and 11th of this month and review the health preparedness with district administration and health officials. Dr. Mandavia also urged states to identify emerging hotspots by monitoring trends of influenza-like illness cases. Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Singh Thakur yesterday announced that Sports Authority of India has integrated Khelo India Games Certificates with Digilocker. This will allow athletes, support staff, technical officers, and competition managers to access their certificates digitally. In a series of tweets, Thakur said this is a significant step towards a more efficient and streamlined process for accessing certificates of merit and participation for the Khelo India Youth Games 2022 and beyond. The minister expressed confidence that this integration will make it easier for participants to access their certificates and help them showcase their achievements. With that, we come to the end of morning news. Have a nice day.